Hi guys, I'm back up here with another message for the twin flames. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion, as well as just want to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? As well as, let's share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all get on one accord, okay? All right, so that's about it. This side is you, feminine. This side is your masculine. We will be using the Zen Tarot to get the message to start out this read. And for the foundation for this read, for the twins, we will be using the energy. No, this ain't the energy oracle. What is this? The Matters of the Heart deck here. To get that foundation. Last but not least, we will be clarifying with the regular tarot, okay? All right, so let's go on and get it popping. Once again, this side is you, feminine. This side is your masculine. Let's go on and get it popping, okay? What's going on with the twins in these moments? Can you make it plain? Can you make it clear? Use me as a humble vessel in these moments in time here. Thank you in advance. Deliver messages that the collective needs, not wants. Needs what you need to hear, right? All right, last shuffle, y'all. All right, what is going on with the feminines in these moments of time? One card, there we go. One card for the masculine. One card for the masculine, there we go. Okay, mutual energy, there we go. All right, so we got everybody's energies out, so let's go on and get it popping, okay? So the mutual energy in these moments in time is letting go, okay? This is about surrendering. Right now in these moments in time, what is needing to be focused on right now is focusing on who got your front. Who got your front? God got your front, okay? So mutually between you both, there's some major events happening within the twins' lives individually where it's gonna set y'all up for greatness, right? To bring reunions back, to bring unions back. But the thing is, it's about you being obedient to your source right now. So when God says let go, you need to let go. You shouldn't be in the energy of hesitant. You shouldn't be in the energy of scared to lose something, right? This is that type of energy right now because some major player moves God's going to be asking the collective to do in these moments in time. It's about you being obedient right now. It's about you staying prayed up right now. It's about you staying with the armor of God on right now because there's a lot of unions coming into fruition. But with that energy right now, what we are being taught as feminines, let's more talk about it on the feminine side, then we'll get into the masculine. Right now for the feminine, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time, we're being asked to work on the heart. We are being asked to work on forgiveness, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. This is that energy, like we know we've been talking about the book of Luke. We've been talking about the whole prodigal son story, how he went away in a faraway land he asked his father for all his inheritance basically and moved to a faraway land, turned around, didn't know that just found out the real about about life, you know what I'm saying, found the real about life, you know what I'm saying, came back home, right, etc., etc. Now this is that time where the masculine has been in this far away land now, and they're making the necessary strides to come back home. This is the moment right now. These moves that you make right now are pivotal for your union. So when God says, hey, I'm gonna need you to work on your heart chakra, then work on it. When God says, I need you to work on being patient with people, that's my lesson right now. You know, because sometimes I fall short to the glory, you know, because I'm human, you know what I'm saying? I'm sadly, God got on my plate is to really work on being patient with people's journey and being able to have enough patience and having enough stamina to help people do what they got to do. Like, yes, I do, my twin flame thing and, you know, my purpose and shit like that. That's cool. But dealing with the world and seeing the outside world circumstances, I have to learn how to be patient with that. And sometimes I can get in my cups or get irritated with the condition of the world, right? And that's what God's kind of put it on my heart where I have to learn patience for is for the world, right? How to love the world, how God loved the world, or how Jesus, if you want to use Jesus, his whole walk and his whole purpose, right, is to show us how to love unconditionally, despite if you're lost, or despite if you're found, or despite if you're home, if you're out in the world, regardless of where you are, learning how to love unconditionally, learning how to be in that unconditional love space. Not only for your fucking twin, not only for your family, but also for the world. Even when you're done wrong, even when you're in an energy, right, of been played, overdone, overdoing, you know what I'm saying? People constantly bumping their heads, not getting it, this, that, and the third. Regardless of how that goes, you still have to be in an energy of loving unconditionally, regardless how that looks. Right? So in these moments in time for the feminine, we're going to get to the masculine, but right now, the portion of this feminine, it's about you letting go of the direction and allowing God to really lead this direction. So this is that energy, whatever God puts in you or downloads to you, you really being obedient on that, and not with no delay. Right? This is that energy. If God says go to the word, I need you to read this chapter. You do that. Get into meditation. I need you to start speaking in tongues. I need to communicate with you. We need some communication. We need some dialogues. We need some downloads to do that. If God says get your ass up here and put a message out here, you need to do that. Regardless of what that is, God needs you to watch this movie. God needs you to hear this song. God needs you to communicate to your twin. God needs you to fall back from your twin. Whatever you need to do, whatever God is telling you need to do, you need to make sure you are doing it. Right now, it's crunch time. It's go time. It's time to rear in your manifestation. Not only that, because we're moving away from wives and husbands. We're moving into helpmates that are helpmates suitable for our masculines. Not only that, helpmates that are suitable for the collective. Not only that, helpmates that are suitable for our families, for our friends, for our communities. All of these places. We're moving away from the contract and moving into a covenant. Understanding the difference between a contract and a covenant. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. So in the moment, in these moments right now, it's about letting go of your old ways of doing, dying to yourself metaphorically, and rising again like a phoenix. Right? It's time to step to a whole new level in these moments in time. It's crunch time. It's work time. This ain't no time for sleep. This ain't no time for rest. This ain't no time to be laid up. This ain't no time to be not doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. This is not the time. Okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine? When it comes to the masculine with this letting go energy here, a lot of the masculines are now letting go of these shackles, of these walls and rules that they had towards this journey. They're understanding that this journey is from God. So that being said, they are getting an understanding of God themselves. God is having them go through a series of trials physically, because why? The masculine is more physical, to understand God more, to where they have no choice but to depend on God. This is that energy in these moments in time. So that being said, your masculine's pockets can be a little funny right now. Masculine could be losing people, mentally, spiritually, etc. Or no, losing people. Yeah, mentally, spiritually, and etc. Yeah. Some people could have passed. Some people could have just moved away from their life. Regardless, some people are moving away that are not supposed to be there. There's physical changes, physical pieces being moved on the playing board in your masculine's life, especially if you guys are disconnected right now. There's a lot of moving parts happening. This is where it requires the both of you to really be on your job right now. Where the masculine's in this energy of learning how to trust God more in a physical sense, build their spirit, build their faith through making it through their physical circumstances, right? This is that type of energy. Versus you are in this energy, feminine, are gaining more gifts, gaining more knowledge, gaining more information, more spiritually, more metaphysically in these moments in time here. As your masculine's taking care of their physical right now. So this is that energy. They could be doing a purpose physically. So in these moments in time, what a purpose is for a masculine that could possibly be a purpose for a masculine is volunteering at a food kitchen, or giving away used clothes to someone in need, or this could be volunteering of some sort at a nursing home of some way, shape, or form, starting a community group, doing something, whatever physical thing they can do, really helping with that. Really getting, it's kind of like, you want to know what some masculine shit would be. You know, this ain't the type of read for that, but thank you God for putting that download. That download on my brain, you know what I'm saying, on my dome piece, right? This is when Ferguson happened, right? When J. Cole was on the front lines in Ferguson, right? That's some massive shit to do, right? This is that type of energy here. We're not even gonna go there. That we're gonna just leave it there. That's just an example. So let's rear this shit back in, right? Just J. Cole marching in Ferguson, really in Ferguson, like really on the front lines, in the trenches with that shit, right? That's some masculine shit. That's more of a purpose-based, what a master usually be on. This is what the energy, what your master's getting to know. He's walking right into whatever that energy is for the masculines, because it all can differ for each and every masculine. It can be different for everybody, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time where the masculine's going through a series of trials to build them up for their purpose. Because why? You got a purpose of your own, feminine. Your masculine got a purpose of their own, and then y'all got a purpose together, right? This is that type of energy. That's why the mindset here, we're no longer in a space of looking at our journeys from husband and wife no more. We ain't looking from a contract perspective no more. This is an energy we graduating from that. Now we looking at each other, right, masculine and feminine, as helpmates, right, suitable for each other, right? Not only suitable for each other, but suitable for our communities, suitable for the world, suitable for every individual that we touch, that brings to help bring them back to God in any way, shape, or form. You're here of a service. You're here to be of service of some sort. That's how you get into union. You think you're going to get into union just because you fucking love your masculine and you submit to your masculine because you clean your masculine's clothes, you fold his shit, or you do this, you do that on more of a worldly level? Fuck no. They looking for help. They looking for help. The fuck? What you mean? They're looking for help. They're looking to be helped out of their situation, to free them from this situation. We're no longer looking at this shit from a surface level no more. Stop looking at your journey from surface levels no more. Now it's time to elevate your shit. Elevate your shit. One of y'all gonna have to elevate. This is that energy here. Whatever moves that y'all make in these moments in time, I don't want to necessarily say make or break, because it ain't no make or break shit, because what happens on your journey is what happens on your journey. That's what's supposed to happen. But all I can really say right now is be obedient. This is the moment right now. It's crunch time to be obedient. Okay? That goes for the both of y'all, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the feminines? We got the mind. Yeah. We ain't got time to be resting. We ain't got time to be in this space, right? This is an energy right now. You need to be prayed up. You need to be in the covenant of God. You need to be spending your time at home. Like I put that reading out a while back ago about it's time to go in the house. The streets are fucking hot right now. They're hot. So you need to get back in the house. Get in the house. Right? This is that type of energy. Go home. When you start feeling this way, when you start feeling like shit ain't going your way, or your mind becomes idle from just chilling and shit, not doing enough wands and shit, right? Go home. Where's home? Where God's at. That's your resting place. Plug into the wall, because God's the source, right? You're the plug. Plug into the fucking wall. Word to D. Boone and Kendrick Lamar for that. Yeah, he says, if God is the source, man, I am the plug talking. Hey, baby. Is it yeah, baby? Yeah, baby. Something like that. And the album's called Morale. The Big Stepper or something like that. That's the album. There you go. I remember I forgot that that's a whole different read. Check that reading out. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. Anyways, it's about you, like, this ain't the time to be idle-minded right now. This ain't the time to be resting up right now. This is the time where you really step wholeheartedly within your purpose. This is the time when you step wholeheartedly into your journey. This is the time when you step wholeheartedly into God, right? Because we just put a reading up yesterday or later on today, right? About how your partner got your back and God got your front. That's a true union. That's a true relationship, because your partner got your back, but God got your front. But if you focus on what's going on in the rear view, you ain't going to be able to focus on what God needs you to do, right? This is that type of energy. Your partner got your back. God got your motherfucking front. You should be paying attention to what is in front of you, right? What is in front of you? I'm hearing somebody say, I don't know what's up in front of me. Where's God at? How do I get to God? Go up, sit down with yourself. Go within. God is within you. God is within you. You ask for God. You call on God. God will show. But the thing is, you know how God is. God ain't no initiator. God is the one. We in this party. It's packed. He in this corner, or he or she's in this corner. You in this corner. You gonna have to walk over there and be like, I'm trying to holler at you. If not, there ain't gonna be that connectivity. That's the best way to really give you an example on the dynamic in the relationship with God. You know? But the moment you walk over there, God stopped what they do, what it doing, right? To come really holler at you, put you down. PMD. This is that type of energy. It's about you really not allowing yourself in these moments in time to regress back down to old behavior. So that being said, getting in any desperate energy, any needy energy, forget how far you fucking came on your fucking journey. When you start feeling idle-minded, that means it's time to go home. When you start feeling idle-minded, that means it's time to go home. Spend some time home. Spend some time with God. God got order. God got you. God's your resting place where you can recharge. Okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine? We got laziness. Okay. Right now in these moments in time here, I don't even really see it for the concept of what the card actually says. What I'm seeing here is the masculine's now learning how to sit and listen and really cooperate. This is that energy. They're now in this energy of having to really look at their situation for what it is. There's a completion happening on their behalf. A lot of them are moving in directions where God is having them be still right now. Being still right now. And it's a beautiful energy to see here in these moments in time here, having the masculine really think and reflect, because they're already on this road home, right? Talking about that prodigal son kind of mentality, the story, right? They're already on their way home. In the midst of them coming home, they're now really reflecting before making any necessary moves. They're reflecting and analyzing, gaining all the information that they need to know to be equipped to come home, because it takes a lot of strength, y'all, for your masculine to come home wounded like that, to be humble like that. It takes a lot of strength for them to do that. So they're gonna have to build that up. It takes time for a masculine to really admit, like, yo, like, I might have bit off a little bit more than I could chew. You know, this is that type of, it kind of accept. It's kind of like a fucking, a dog with his tail between his legs, right? It's kind of hard for the masculine to come home like that, right? So it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of building up to do that. So that being said, that's why it's so important right now for you feminines, right? While your masculines on their way home, you're going to have to make a space of safety, peace, resting space. That's what's being worked on for the feminines. So that's why the concept of forgiveness is coming up. That's why when you really forgive your masculine, you truly forgive, and you forget, motherfucker. You don't remember. You forget. Right? That I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You forget, but you never forget what. No. You truly forget what the fuck the masculine's done for you or done to you based on if you truly forgive. Because God don't remember. God don't remember the fuck ups you do. God don't even remember. Just come home. That's how that shit goes. Like when really with forgiveness, you really forget. You really forget. That shit is no longer in your fucking cipher once you decide to forgive your masculine. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. That's why forgiveness is needing to be worked on. The heart chakra is needed to be worked on. Because this space for your masculine, right? It's going to need to be a peaceful space. It's going to need to be a healing space because this masculine's going to come back empty. And this masculine's going to need you to help with assistance to help fill them back up. Because they've been in the world. They've been in the world. And they ready to come home. Okay? And this is no energy you can fake. Because your master's going to know. Please don't get exposed. Right? This is that energy. Alrighty. I got everybody's foundational energy out. Okay? Alright, let's keep moving forward. Alright, mutual energy between you both is observed. Once again, I can't make this shit up, right? With this energy here, it has to do with you being obedient. Look at this. This man is looking upwards. Kind of upwards. If not, they're looking forward. But everybody looking up. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of energy. What's up? Like D-Boom would say, God is up. You keeping your eyes on God. Because what? You focusing on what's in front of you. Because God got your front, your master got your back. Right? So that being said, when you so focused on your front, you ain't got time to look in your rear view. Right? This is that type of energy. God is needing you to stay focused on it right now. Stay focused on the walk with God. So, because a lot of us right now are spending a lot of time with God right now. So in this moment in time that you're spending this much time with God in the presence of God, where a lot of y'all may find yourself more isolated than before, right? But this is the time where you get to know yourself within that space. This is the time where you heal certain things before your prodigal comes home. This is the time that you are really analyzing your situation. This is the time where you're getting a greater understanding of your creator and why your creator got you here. This is the time, right? Focusing on what's in front of you or what's up. Focusing on God. God got your front, focusing on what's in front of you, right? Because your master got your back. God got your front. I repeat, your master got your back. God got your front, right? Right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the feminine, okay? Overall message for the foundation here has to do with teach. Yeah. Because a lot of the shit right now, God is pushing you in this direction. God is wanting you here. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. Oh, it's about you really diving deep and understanding that. Because God wants to use you as a vessel. God wants to use you to bring people back home. Like I told you, once again, we are moving away from husbands and wives and regular boyfriends and girlfriends and friends and foes and shit. We're moving into helpmates suitable for what? One another. Not only that, for what? Your community. Not only that, what? For your motherfucking family. Not time. Not now. Sorry. For your motherfucking family. Excuse me for that, guys. I'm sorry. For your family. Right? For your family. For your community. For friends, foes, anybody. Get them back home. That's the mission. Staying focused on the mission. Staying focused on the walk with God first. Because you fall deeply in love with yourself. That's how you find the love of your life. When you fall deeply in love with yourself, you find the love of your life there. Right? This is that energy, right? Let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine? We got clarity of belief. I can't make this shit up. God is revealing some major shit to your masculine about this journey, about this walk, and about your connection right now. What you are doing right now is very pivotal to this understanding and this clarity that your masculine gets to get that okay to go home. To get that okay to make that journey home. Because a lot of them are making that journey home. Because remember, we've been talking about this for about, what is this? Well, we've been talking about the masculines on their way homes in these cocoon areas. About maybe 2 years? Year to 2 years around in there, right? Because what's time to a divine, right? Right. This is that type of energy. Now there's actual physical actions being done to bring these masses home. They've been on this walk with God since 2020. Because we was talking about this shit in 2020. It's 2022 now. These masculines are about to blast off. They are in the process or already in the process of making their journey back home. Think about the prodigal son and the journey back home. His journey back to his father. Right? This is that energy that is happening right now. Because God got me really reading the book of Luke right now. And that was literally the last, and I've been seeing Luke everywhere. Right? So God got me in the book of Luke to really analyze and really get some messages, some jewels, some hidden gems within the book. So whenever God needs me to drop them jewels, I'll drop them jewels on here. But right now, it's about the story of Luke. Right? The book of Luke. Right? What is it? Luke 15, 11 through 32. I'm going to just drop that jewel there. I'm going to just drop it there. Right? This is that type of energy. This is that type of energy. What you doing right now, feminine? This is what's giving this masculine the clarity to get that okay from God. It's time to go home. So hang in there. A lot of us may be tired right now. A lot of us may be going through it right now. A lot of us may be in the energy of like, when is this shit gonna pay off? Is the shit, the things that I've been doing, is it really paying off? Or am I tripping? Or am I hallucinating? Nah, that's just the opposition trying to knock you off your path. Do not let the opposition really fuck your demonstration up. You too close. Do not kick the rock right now. You can't afford to kick the rock right now. Right? Right. Let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the feminines? Okay. Let's get everybody's energy. Ah. We got dreams coming true. Moving on. Right? Find balance. Open up. All right, so with this combination of cards here for the feminines, once again, you do not have time to kick the rock. You got to keep going because you're so close to your manifestation. You're so close to your manifestation. You've been working hard for this. You got to keep moving forward. But like I said, we're no longer wanting to be husbands and wives. We're no longer wanting to be boyfriends and girlfriends. We're no longer wanting to be just business partners. We're moving away from them contract deals into covenants, helpmate suitables for our masculines, for the world, for the community. For the community. For your families. This is that energy here. Staying focused on God. This is, if any time that I've ever stay focused on God, walk with God, this is that time where it's hot outside. It's hot outside. It's going to require you to go home. It's going to require you to go in the house. The street lights are on. It's time to go in. Right? This is that energy here. Okay? So it's about you elevating. It's about you taking this time to spend time with God. Continue to move forward with God. Okay? Regardless of what you are going through, you need to continue to keep moving forward. If that means in these moments in time, you got to ask God to give you strength to continue to move forward, then do that. If this is the time where you got to ask God, I need unlimited patience to keep moving forward on this journey, then do that. Because whatever you ask God, God gonna deliver. Whatever you ask God, God gonna deliver. Right? This is that type of energy. Let's keep moving forward. What's going on with your masculine? We got confront. Yeah, I cannot make this shit up. Well-deserved reward. Seek the truth. Refusing to see. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Let me show you the cards. Boom. 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 And boom. Once again, these masculines are having to build up strength to make that journey back home. And when they come home, they're going to come empty. And they're going to require you to help with assistance to refill them back up. Because they've been in the world. They've been in the world, y'all. So that being said, they're a little bruised. They're a little cut up, a little scraped up here. They're going to need you for your assistance in healing. So this is why right now, why we're being asked as feminists to work on making this space a peaceful space. Look, with the twinge right there. Anyways, why we're being asked to work on forgiveness. And really, what's forgiveness? Forgiveness is to really forgive and forget. We don't remember. I don't give a fuck what they talk about that. You forgive and you remember. Fuck out of here. No. You never forget. Bitch, no, you forget. God forgets everything that you do. Once you come home and you repent, the moment that you said, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I'm going to let that go, I'm going to move a different direction, God don't even remember that. God going to, matter of fact, look at you, what'd you do? I don't even remember. Right? This is that type of energy. Right now, that is what's being asked right now to be worked on. Is really truly forgiving and forgetting. So when your master's ready to come home, and when he comes back with that, his tail beneath his legs of the shit he's been through, right? You have the ability to just be. There ain't no time, there ain't no need for you to ask why. Why'd you leave? What were you going through when you leave? All you need to do is rejoice. Your master came home. All you need to do is clean him up. Clean him up. In this case, run him a bath. Let's get him clean. He's dirty. He got the world on him. Try to clean him up. Let's get him some new clothes. Let's feed him. Let's get him back healthy again. That's all you need to do. And this is that energy right now. This is that energy right now. What's being asked with the Eight of Pentacles? Working on that space. Because when your master's ready to come home, you're going to have to be ready for that. You're going to have to be ready for that. Okay? So if that comes in the form of working on forgiveness, working on the heart chakra, working on peace, working on surrendering, working on understanding unconditional love, really understanding unconditional love. Because God loves you unconditionally. You're going to have to love your master unconditionally with no conditions. That's why I said in the rant yesterday, motherfuckers out here with love when it comes to love. Motherfuckers is loving with conditions. Both masculine and feminine. I don't give a fuck. With conditions. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy. Y'all motherfuckers ain't loving unconditionally. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't even know how to love your motherfucking self unconditionally. How the fuck can you love another motherfucker if you can't even love yourself unconditionally? Where they do that at? Tell me where they do that at. Only in the world. Everybody mad that these pigeon bitches or niggas out here, excuse my language, are going for the 20%, but not understanding that just because you were part of the 20% don't make you a fucking ego, dog. That means pigeons are shacking up with pigeons. Bitch, aren't you supposed to be eagle? Right? So why you mad that another pigeon hooking up with a pigeon for? Fuck out of here. That's another rant. Okay? To those that know, you know. Right? This is that type of energy here. Just because you got your paper right. Just because you got unlimited access in the world don't make you an ego, dog. The fuck? Anyways, let's keep moving forward. But like I said, this is that energy right now, learning unconditional love and truly loving unconditionally. Right, feminines? So your masculine can come home even in this space of emptiness. Not emptiness with they self. No, they good with they self. But really coming home to really face the shit that they've done. That's going to take strength. They're going to have to really, and when they come home, they're going to come home humbled. But this ain't the time when your master comes home. Why'd you leave? What was going through your head when you left? Or ... Why are you back? It's going to run him out the door again. God is using you to bring his son home. That's why we're here for helpmates now. We're in a covenant now. We ain't doing no contracts no more. Right? Right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the master? Yeah, the magician, they making moves to make their way back. They getting their shit together to make their way back. They're on a journey back home. And they're going to come home very humble. Very humble. Not by you, by God. This has to do with God. This is a God in your master thing. It has nothing to do with you. Like I said, I had that dream about those those bears. When the youngest, the prodigal, seen God, right? I lifted this young bear up, or a cub, to God. He started to growl. The moment that he realized that was God, he looked down and he looked away. And and then the room uproared. They rejoiced. Because what? The masculine is now bowing down to a power that's greater than them. to a power that is greater than them. And that came in the form of God using you, feminine, with the Two of Cups, to bring the prodigal home, to bring the masculine home. Yeah. Bring them home with the death card. They're no longer moving the way they used to. You awaken them to some whole different shit, some whole new shit. Based off of your what? Purpose. The shit that God got you doing. The things God got you. You being obedient to your source. You being obedient to your source. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. But once again, with the Four of Swords, this ain't the time to be idle-minded right now. This is the time where you need to stay prayed up. This is the time where you need to stay connected with your truth. This is the time where you need to be in the energy of understanding what's going on. This is the time you need to be in the loop with God. This is the time where you need to be 10 toes down on your direction. You need to be firm and grounded within your direction where God got you going right now. This is the time where you're understanding every play-by-play right now. This is the time where you are rearing in with this Page of Pentacles, your manifestation here. This is the time where you were really staying 10 toes down on the direction that God told you or showed you and what God is telling you, right? Despite what shit looks like. As your masculines really learning how to recover from this tower. You got to understand when you finally come into realization like, yo, I fucked this up. I done this, that, and the third. That's a hard pill to swallow. Right? And when I say I've done this, that, and the third from your masculine's perspective, no. Because, you know, the masculines don't do anything to us. They don't do anything but help us grow, right? This ain't a blame game. He did it, or he say, she say thing. No. This is the energy the masculine really realizing, yo, like, I fucked up. I'm going to have to make this wrong or right. Can't make it up. Where it's going to require a lot of strength from your masculine to come home to make that wrong or right. That's like the prodigal coming home to his father. What condition did he come home as? What condition did the prodigal son come home as? I'll wait. You were the father, feminine. Your masculine's the prodigal that came home. The youngest son. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Your masculine's being very obedient in these moments in time as things is coming into fruition. All you need to do is make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay? What's going on with the masculine? Let's get some more on. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, this is something that he wants regardless. This is something that he wants. Hold on. Whoa. Let's put these cards here. Yeah. Fucking things up here. This is something he wants. This is a wish coming true. This is a wish granted. The masculine's now getting out of the world to go back home. As you feminine right now, it's about you making sure that you keep your emotions in check. Making sure you having that that mind and heart in balance, right? As you were leading this expedition, right? Continue to really lead your journey here. Spirit, what demon would usually say? Spearhead? Yeah, spearhead this journey. As your masculine is leaving behind things that are no longer serving them in these moments in time. They're moving away from the world. But it's so funny how the emperor's on your end here. And the empress is in your masculine's energy. So what I'm seeing here in the moment, in these moments in time here, is the energy is flipped. The energy is flipped. And you know what I'm hearing here as well? You supercharge your masculine's manhood. As your masculine's manhood, masculine supercharges. Damn, y'all. I believe we're in Mercury retrograde. Excuse my French, though. I'm sorry. But yeah, your masculine supercharges your femininity. So that being said, your masculine holds the key to this. You hold the key to this. right? This is that type of energy here in these moments in time. And to wrap this reading up with the mutual energy between you both. All of this is being worked on. All of this is being done from the concept of keeping your eyes on God and filling your own cups up. This is that energy. Continue to stay committed. Here, we'll take this one more too. Committed to your source. Committed to your walk. And things is going to be fine. All right? All right. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys and start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, let's go share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want y'all to have a good night and bye-bye.